Hey Virgo, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing your May 2025 Tarot and Oracle reading, starting with the Mudra Oracle deck. If you guys would like for me to pray for you, I would love to do that. I encourage everybody to do that for each other. Simply say hello or leave an emoji in the comments section. And that gives us something that represents your energy that we can focus on. You're welcome to share what you're going through too. It's a really loving community. So if you've been here before, welcome back. If you've never been here before, I appreciate you taking the time to check it out. Consider subscribing if it is a fit. Consider liking. Thank you. So we start with a message, plenty. Be open for great things. Ooh, abundance all over that. So you make the peace sign, basically. This is this mudra deck comes with hand gestures that you can do to kind of physically empower the prayer. Plenty, be open for great things. The affirmation goes like this: my happiness is within me. This mudra strengthens and fulfills the heart. It's dedicated to the goddess of food and harvest. This has got Empress energy all over it. We need food for our spiritual and mental development. When it is lacking, we become needy, weary, and dissatisfied. What nourishes us is everything which inspires and motivates and enthuses us. Finding out exactly what our needs are takes time and care, Virgo. We should test out what we discover to see whether it's truly ours. But even just a few minutes spent in our inner refuge, hermit energy, can give us a lift and satiate our hunger. Imagine a place which strengthens you with its beauty and harmony. What is it that gives you what you need, that sustains you, Virgo? Think especially of people, hobbies, music, colors, sports, nature, travel, spiritual aspects, possibly. Your inner experiences and deeds are what keep you going. That is awesome. There's a little peacock on there. Well, hell, we love a peacock. Let's get into your reading. What's coming towards my Virgo? Of course, not all readings fit everybody. So this whole channel is dedicated to empowering you. So if it doesn't do that, just throw it out. It's just not your reading. But we're happy to pray for you anyway. All right. So Virgos, May 2025. What's coming towards you? We only take the cards that fly out on their own. They have to join the conversation. And we respect where they lie. So if they flip and reverse, that's how we read them. There's our Empress card. My nose is itching like crazy already. It's a good sign. Empress, abundance. This one flew out. Then that one, boom, boom, boom. The order feels right, like this. Okay, so we start with Page of Cups. We're going to unpack all this pretty soon, but I just want to give you kind of a general idea. So we've got some real big messages in here, but we start with the Page of Cups, which has got to be one of my favorite pages because it's talking about something playful, a little twist, something you don't expect, but it's delightful. So something delightful found where you least expect it, okay? So this could have already happened. This could be in your future. We don't know yet. Seven of Wands. This is saying, yes, keep believing in yourself. This is a conviction, sticking by your convictions, fighting off doubt, death. Something's gone away, something has died away, and it's not literal, it's more figurative, and it's making room for a rebirth. So it's making room for new people, new places, experiences. We have our Empress, and this is total abundance. The Empress is the only pregnant card in the deck, and that is to symbolize, sometimes, literally, but to symbolize kind of a fertile energy, something that could start so small can grow so big. So if you're starting a new business or you're starting a new relationship, if you've just moved into a home or you're building an addition, all these things are really great signs that it could have been one of the best choices of your life. And then we end with kind of a stubborn, but a positively stubborn energy. This is persevere. This is tolerate. This is tenacity. So we'll find out what that's all about. At the bottom of the deck, we've got strength. Right on. So there is a feeling so far in your reading that is kind of like you give yourself a pat on the back. You deserve these rewards. But let's find out what this Page of Cups is. Flipping the deck, we have the Hierophant, which rules over our commitments, our value systems. Okay, so Page of Cups. Tell me more. This is going to be an extended for all of you guys who like to go deeper into advice portion and the message, and that will be in a link in the description box below. I want to let you know before I forget. Page of Cups. We go on. Wow. What did you least expect? Possibly love. Where you that Rihanna song, We Found Love in a Hopeless Place. That's kind of dark. And it doesn't match your reading. Your reading isn't dark like that. But that line, it's like where you least expect. There's this beautiful discovery. Now, some of you guys, this isn't necessarily romantic love. This is just like forging a beautiful relationship of some sort. This could also be something creative. What else about that Page of Cups? I want to stay on the Page of Cups for a little while because it feels so great. What about this? Ace of Swords. A realization, clarity on something. Realizing what you want. Maybe. Three of Cups. Some of you guys are making a new friend, joining a new group, joining a new community, feeling more solid and stable in that community, something to celebrate over. This has a really positive, this is that sense of like, I found my tribe, I found my person, I found my people. Really cool. And it could have been a set of interesting circumstances that put you in alignment to that. That's why it's a Page of Cups, where you least expect it. It's something delightful. And Seven of Wands, sticking by your convictions. This Knight of Cups. A lot of cards wanted to flip there. Okay, healing. This could be about... Seven of Pentacles. Oh, coming out of heartbreak. Three of Swords is one of the cards we love to get upside down. And it's because when this is right side up, it's talking about, ouch, real heartbreak, sadness, disappointment. But it came out upside down. I think you're looking at the work you put into your life, into yourself, into a new start. The way that life picked up and carried you along a direction. There might have been serendipitous moments. There could have been really cool coincidences. There could have, it just that feeling that like, wow, things are going my way. And I think you're recognizing that you're out of the weeds somehow, specifically with somebody that you felt very much convinced in your convictions, like very confident that was immature and not serving your highest good. And maybe this is somebody who was just looking out for themselves, or they could have been manipulative. They could have been even flaky. For some of you guys, this was somebody younger than you, but you can see that they carry kind of an immature energy. And it could be that they're great and mature in other areas of your life, but in the area of love and relationships, you have higher standards. And so you recognize this, and the moment you recognize it, that's when you start moving forward into a new journey, a new chapter. And I feel for a lot of you, this is giving you some backstory, and it's simply giving you a pat on the back because it's giving you an idea of where this has all been leading, which I do believe is Empress, plenty, be open for great things. I love that. You're coming out of heartache. At one point, that's for some of you guys, that heartache felt so heavy at the time. And now it's like you've sown your seeds. You've earned this new start. And here we have, speaking of new starts, Death is also a rebirth card. And that's our next card, Virgo. So it's like you're clearing something out of the way for new things to come in. And the irony of that is we could take that both on spiritually, but we can also take it on literally. Oftentimes, this is kind of a spring cleaning of the soul. You could even be getting rid of things in your house, refreshing things, or in your home, just throwing out old clothes, getting a new mattress, like whatever it is. Let's find out a little bit more about the Death card because you're making space for new plans. Two of Wands. So this is a time of putting pen to paper, of planning, brainstorming, getting inspired, cutting out your vision board, whatever it is. But this is like, you don't have to make any leaps just yet, but you can get excited about the future. And you'll notice that in his right hand, he's holding a globe, right? In his left hand, he's holding onto that staff that's anchored into into the wall there. So he's looking at this vista and he's asking, what can the world offer me? And that globe represents all of his experiences and what he's learned from the world. What can I offer the world? Fresh start. Like whether you're considering just like changing your career or you're starting fresh with new relationships, or you're looking at it with fresh eyes. But notice that he is not going anywhere. He's holding on to that wand that is anchored into the wall. So that's just symbolizing you don't have to leap yet. Get inspired. And that's what you're making space for. So literally, if there's anything you can just kind of clear out, any kind of clutter or upgrade, if it feels right, then that's great. It marks the death of an old chapter and the beginning of something new. And that new thing is the Empress. This is making room for abundance, new abundance. What about the Empress? Boom, boom. I'm going to get a new deck of cards. And I'm going to get clarity before I say anything. This is Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, again. You remember that person you had a new start from? There was now, like some of you guys, you're shedding an old immaturity within yourselves. That's only fair to say. But either way, whether it's you or somebody else, there is an immature energy that you've just seriously recovered from, stepped away, and moved forward with. You got Magician twice in clarity of this Queen of Wands, along with the Strength card. Okay, so this is all about your abundance. In particular, I think somebody's shown you really clearly what you don't want, and that is to be part of anything that's emotionally manipulative, anything that's up and down all around emotionally like a roller coaster. You really need a sure thing. And from this place, it's inspired you to manifest something here. It's definitely taken strength, but there is a pivotal conversation I think you've had with this Queen of Wands, or Queen of Cups upside down. Now this Queen of Cups, it doesn't have to be, like I said, with the Prince or the Knight of Cups. It doesn't have to be that this person is immature all the time. It's just that this person is upside down and sideways. They're the toxic version of themselves. So something probably pushed them in that place, but there's a conversation. Most likely they're leading, they're instigating this conversation. Usually a Knight of Swords is that. And it's all a reminder, like all stemming to abundance. So this Queen of Cups upside down is kind of all over the place. They need to have a conversation. And then there's this big Magician energy moving things forward with the Strength card. Manifesting a reality. You don't want that. You don't want the Queen of Cups upside down. And whether you don't want them in your life or you don't want them upside down in your life, regardless, it's inspired you a new vision. Queen of Cups again. Wow, but this time she's right side up. So there's some things that, Virgo, I think that you've really protected. You've been tenaciously kind of protective over, kind of standing guard over. This is a card of self-protection, and it's an honorable card. It's trying to do the right thing. This guy's busted up and bruised, but he's standing guard in front of those wands nevertheless. And it graduates naturally to the Ten of Wands. There's a sense of duty to this combination. You are fulfilling your duty. You are reaching the end properly to a chapter that is exhausting, but you did it the right way. Queen of Cups is right side up. Happy Queen. Page of Swords, I'd like to get clarity on. What's this Page of Swords? There's still details that have yet to surface. Page of Swords represents information that's not fully developed yet. Sometimes it's gossip. It's stuff, stories around the water cooler. Sometimes it's just that all the pieces have not fallen into place. So it's like, write it in pencil, not pen type of thing. Do you know what I mean? But you're following your intuition, and that's what fills the blanks. That's what kind of that's what sets you at ease, is that this is actually what feels right. This is what feels genuine. Is I don't think in this place, I like that the Queen of Cups is upright, and this is a nurturing energy, and it's kind and it's compassionate. And this individual has room for others and their cares, and they have a listening ear when they're right side up. The Page of Swords is talking about maybe you don't have to have all the details, because High Priestess energy, the intuition is here. Let's get one more. In closing, I'm going to go on to the extended. I love this. The Recovery card. This is healing. This is recovery, healing, abundance. There is an important conversation attached to your abundance here when the Queen of Cups is upside down, the disturbed Queen. Because that conversation, out of that conversation, I think all the Magician energy comes out. So this is like building a new vision, Something dies off, something comes to an end. You're in the planning phase, building a new vision. But there is, and hats off to you, there is like a sense of duty with which you've finished a chapter the right way, but it's been exhausting. That's that 9 and 10 of Wands. Really cool. And it seems you're getting healing and recovery, possibly directly with this Queen of Cups upright now. I love that for you guys. Okay, I'm going to go on to the extended and ask for more advice and unpack a little bit more. If this is where I leave you, thank you so much for hanging out. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon for your other readings, your timeless readings. Mwah. Bye-bye.